You may have seen partners joke about having 3 children, one of them being their spouse. While it may seem like a joke, it slowly turns out to be grim, the reality of many couples. It is true that in a pair, one partner tends to be a natural caregiver while the other is the receiver. Ideally, these roles should keep reversing back and forth, but when they don't, it creates this unequal power dynamic where one person assumes the role of a disciplinarian parent and the other as the needy child. So, for example, a partner who is more financially responsible might take the reins of being the authoritative figure. The child partner takes the back seat and contributes little to the finances. In fact, they might ask for things that are out of budget and act stubborn if they don't get it. Now that's just one aspect of this dynamic. There are several other instances when the parent has to act more mature and look out for the other half. There are several reasons for this behavior. Mostly, it has to do with the environment of their home while they were growing up. People who see this transactional interaction between their parents grow up to think that this is normal between a couple when it is not. A child with loving parents has a pampered view of the world. They don't know how to act independently, and if they try to do so, they are discouraged by their parents. Such a person believes that in order to be loved, they have to exhibit juvenile traits. On the other hand, children with absent parents are left on their own to sort out their problems. This may include taking care of younger siblings and their own self. Thus, this person develops a compulsion to nurture and overextend themselves in situations. Other reasons like the death of a loved one, anxiety, and addiction issues can add fuel to this problem. Two people are supposed to be equal in a relationship. However, in a parenting dynamic, the parent always has the upper hand and might resort to nagging, scolding, and belittling the other. This pushes the other partner to be rebellious and act irresponsibly the majority of the time. Such a relationship is hardly a safe haven. The partner in the parent role will feel stressed all the time, while the childish one will harbor resentment. Communication is the first thing that takes a hit in these relations. Meaningful conversations cease to exist and are replaced by business language where one person assigns a task to another and follows up on whether it was done or not. The rebellious partner either fails to or forgets to do the required work, and the cycle continues. An example of this could be a person who leaves their things everywhere, forgets important chores, acts irritable most of the time, or disappears for long stretches of time. The next thing that gets destroyed is intimacy. Let's face it, nagging and responsibility are annoying traits. Hence, both partners may no longer feel attracted to one another. So, instead of prolonging this issue, both partners need to resolve it through communication. The partner in the parent role needs to learn to rely more on their significant other without constantly worrying that they will screw up things. Similarly, the immature partner has to step up and become an active participant. For instance, the parental partner can ask for suggestions in order for the other one to feel included. Avoid humiliating comments that can hurt the feelings of the next person and make them doubt their judgment. Ultimately, when both sides try to bridge the gap between them, they can arrive at a common ground and live a happier life. Hope you enjoyed the video, and if you do subscribe and like our channel, we have many similar psychology and self-improvement videos that are awaiting you. You are an alchemist. Make gold of that.